Salmon Perk, yes, suspected sex trafficking ring, and the details of this indictment, the individual. Hi there. Hi there, Salmon Perk, yes, suspected sex trafficking ring, and the details of this indictment, the individual cases, are disturbing. Here's more from Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Saley.
7 of the defendants are related to our prior operation, Broken Blade, targeting the Hoover Street Gang. 2 of the defendants have been charged separately for sex trafficking, Kylan Young from the East Coast Crips and Dejon Williams from the Neighborhood Crips. Young trafficked a 15-year-old victim through violence. Williams trafficked a 16 and 17-year-old victims as well as an adult through violence. A 10th individual, Kenny Ray Mann, also a sex trafficker who was trafficking 16 and 17-year-old girls, has been indicted, and he whipped, raped, and punched one of the victims in the case.
And Saley announcing that 10 defendants, including a South LA motel manager, were arrested in a human trafficking sweep targeting LA's Figueroa corridor. Some of the members and associates of the Hoover criminal gang are named in these federal charges. Authorities focused on the Figueroa corridor because it's a part of LA that's a hub for street prostitution. According to the 65-count indictment from February 2021 to June 2026, the Hoovers allegedly controlled the illegal activities in that corridor of South LA. Gang members, they allegedly acted as pimps who forced 51 victims into selling their bodies. Officials showed photos of some of those defendants during the news conference. These gang members, according to the feds, worked together to recruit new victims through social media or in person, targeting vulnerable minors and young women.
Operation Broken Blade is the first gang RICO case for human trafficking brought in the history of the Central District of California. 18 defendants in 65 counts. 17 defendants are charged in a RICO conspiracy. 3 of those defendants, Armstead, Mountain, and Melendez, sex trafficked children as young as 14 years old. High school freshmen too young to drive, but who were forced into cars with strange men to have sex for money. That's the type of defendants we're dealing with today.
Last August, we launched Phase 1 of Operation Broken Blade, a coordinated effort marking the first major takedown of a large-scale sex trafficking enterprise operating along South Los Angeles' Figueroa corridor. During the operation, 6 members and associates of the Hoover criminal gang were arrested, resulting in a 31-count federal indictment charging 11 defendants with racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking of children and adults by force, fraud, or coercion, narcotics, firearms offenses, and other serious crimes.
Hi there, Salmon Perk.
Sorry, Yahawah, I was trying. They wanted to apostle a great month of Wu Wells, since their citation of Oscar for the truth. The possible point of earth to the pure power of Yahawah by Hashem, Yahawah Shai, by Hashem, Yahawah Kakadash. There's a hope will let. And the word we call God named Yahawah. Who the word we call Jesus Christ named Yahawah Shai. The Hebrew Israelite that consisted of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and those in line of the best one of the tribe of Israel, due to the scattering amongst the nation across the 4 corners of the earth. It's Mahari called for the great minister of Los Angeles camp, after the elections, and Abadal as the dollar will be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahawah by Hashem, Yahawah Shai, by Hashem, Yahawah Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. All right, you just seen them on the clip, new clip. Took place out here in LA, Los Angeles, all right. It's 10 arrested in federal human trafficking things, including motel manager, as part of Operation Broken Blade on Figueroa Street. All right, you don't know what the blade is. That's where prostitution go down. All right, look it up for edification. That's it. Let's do this. call it the street in criminal lane. The blade referred to a particular street, avenue, or district known for prostitution and sex trafficking. The phrase comes from the sharp, straight nature of the long route where victims are forced to walk into villages. Famous examples of blades include Figueroa Street in Los Angeles. 27th Avenue in Phoenix and Stockton Boulevard in Sacramento. And in Oakland, it's on International. Right, it's known as the Blade. Okay, and that's why it's called the Blade. All right, and in this case, for Los Angeles, Figueroa Street was in, and you saw the video in the Hoover gang territory. All right, now these niggas was prostituting female as young as 13 and 14. All right. So, Alan David, you got something to say about this? All right. Because you associate yourself with the Hoover gang. All right. Are you going to speak against them about trafficking these little girls? All right. Because y'all trying to say and label us as rapists and stuff. And we don't do none of those things. All right, we bear false witness. All right, but are you gonna say something about this? All right, your people, all right, that you associate with, are you gonna make a video speaking against them? All right, probably not. You're probably not. All right. So let's go back to this. That's all right. Speech and fine. Ephesians 5:1, but ye therefore followers of Yahawah as dear children, and walk in love, and and walk in love as Hamashiach also had loved us and has given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to Yahawah for a sweet-smelling savor. But fornication and all uncleanness or covetousness, let it not be one name among you as becometh saint. Right. We ain't supposed to commit those sins. Alright? Neither supposed to, in the RT is there, such sin has no place among the Howard people. Right? Neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor jesting. Alright? Nor jesting. Alright, which is a coarse joke. A rough, heavy joke. Alright. Treating serious issues with deliberately inappropriate humor. Right? Alright, which are not convenient, but rather giving us thanks. But did you know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, has any inheritance in the kingdom of Yahawah and of Yahawah. All right, that's like a report, a whoremonger.
Strong's G 4205. Parnas. Parnas.
All right, Phono. All right, where porn comes from. That man who prostitutes his body to another lust for hire, a male prostitute, a man who indulges in unlawful sexual intercourse, fornicators. Whoremongers. A whore. That's a whore. Woman who prostitutes her body for hire, also adulteress. And the generals is dope. Okay. All right, one other language, Greek for hey. All right, prostitute is related to sale, which an original notion probably of a female slave through prostitution. You got monger, right? It's Nigeria. Which manager? Probably manager go back to. All right, merchant, trader, broker, agent now from to traffic trade. All right, monger. Okay, dealer, trader, slave dealer, which is related to the flame of where basically a whoremonger, right? All right. So a whoremonger basically a female trader or a female prostitute trader. All right, you trading. All right, you trafficking. All right, to traffic go back to the word to sell. All right, I'll look it up before. All right, it's traffic. Like traffic. All right, 1500 at the noun, transportation of merchandise for the purpose of trade. In a wider sense of trade, commerce, interchange of goods, or property, carry on trade. Okay, it's gonna verb. So, and a verb. Okay, as a verb, alright, to buy and sell pass good and commodity from one person to another for equivalent or money. Alright, and that's what they do. Alright, as a monger, as a dealer, you're trafficking female. prostitutes. Okay. Now you go to trafficker, basically the one who carry on, common, a merchant, an agent. All right. Now, agent now from traffic as a verb. All right. So that's basically what they are. A whoremonger is basically a merchant, dealer, a trader of a female prostitute. All right. So let's look up for the pimp. All right. As a noun, one who provide others with the means and opportunity of gratifying their sexual lust. All right. And that's what they're doing. All right. Taking a young little girl and trafficking them. All right. Trading for money. Okay. They ain't going to inherit the kingdom of heaven doing that. So, Holiday, once again, or you can say something about this. All right. Let's go back to Hebrews 13:4. Hebrews 13:4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremonger, like a pimp, an adulterer, Yahawah will judge. All right. So you're going to be judged in Revelation 18. And like Esau doing a bigger scale. Like you niggas doing on a small scale. All out in the open, in the public. All right. I could use this, but this is Esau on a bigger scale. All right. Human slave. So yeah, it was just that it was not. All right, so it was human slave.
What is the
Hi there, Sam and Kirk.
So you niggas gonna be judged. All right. So once again, question for Holiday. All right, are you gonna speak against this situation? All right, because people you associate with your gang is part of this roundup of operations. With that, let's say Shalom.